Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good morning. I can barely keep my eyes open. Y'all, I just went to the eye doctor. Yearly exam. Got my eyes dilated. When I tell you, this is the farthest I feel like I can open my eyes. Oh my goodness, without sunglasses on. I had to have my sunglasses on while I was driving. Because I tell you, I don't even look, I can open my eyes. Can y'all see my eyes? The people's, it's crazy. Now, when I put these on, I can open them up more. Probably not that much more, but I can open a little bit more. I'm going to keep them on because where I'm at, the sun is like really beaming on me, and y'all not going to be able to see my eyes. Think I've been somewhere puff, puff, passing. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful day. Thank God for everybody who got up this morning to see this beautiful day. Nice and sunny. A little breezy, but that's okay. I'll take that. I will take that. Ooh. I just decided to do a little morning video. Y'all see this? It's my baby's tassel. This is tassel. 2025. 2025. It's my baby tassel. And I love it that he got the blue. Ooh, this is my color. I said, damn, they got your mama's color, baby. I said, I put this in the car. Since he was able to get two with his package, I put one in my car. Oh, let's see. I couldn't put the other ones, other kids in here. They only came with one. That was years ago. They gave you two with this new stuff, the new version of the younger generation. So I was able to take this and put this in the car, and I love this blue. This my baby tassel, y'all, 2025. Put it in my baby's car. Good morning, how y'all doing? I ain't want nothing, I'm just out here. Just came from a doctor appointment, getting my eyes checked, dilated, and whew. And that's why I got these sunglasses on. Well, I wear sunglasses anyway when I'm out here driving in the sun. But if I take these bad boys off, I can barely, you can't even see my eye, my ball pupils. It look like I've been somewhere puff, puff passing. I can't, just dilated. But when I put the glasses back on, I can open up my eyes a little bit. It'll take a little while for the stuff to wear off. Oh my goodness. All right, go get me another pair of glasses. I like to get glasses every year or every 2 years. I love getting new glasses. I got glasses. I got so many glasses that I don't even wear. I get them like every 2 years or so. But I'm going to get me another pair. Probably go out one day this week and go to the place and look for me a pair of glasses. And these glasses right here, they got medicine. They shades, but they got medicine in them. So I would never get no sunglasses without medicine because when I'm driving, I still have to see. I still have to see, so it's helping with the sun and seeing. I'm a nearsighted too, y'all, so like distance, so yeah. I won't always wear my glasses when I'm driving. But when I'm reading something, I don't need glasses. If I'm reading something, I don't need glasses. It's like the glasses make it difficult to read, so take them off, I read better. But watching TV and stuff like that and driving, I like to wear my glasses. You see better, clearer. But with my prescription, I could do a bifocal for reading, But I never do it because, I know that if I take them off, I can read better, you know. And if I was to get a bifocal, I would definitely have to pay some money for my glasses because I don't want that line in my glass. I don't want you to know I'm wearing a focal. So I would definitely be paying some cash for that, extra money for that stuff. But I'm cool. I don't need no focal. I just take the glasses off and read. That's it. And that's all. Ooh. Nice. I ain't even got out the car yet to go back into the house. Just sitting here for a little bit and enjoying some of this good old vitamin D sunshine. Yeah, sunshine's good for you. Good for the skin. Yeah, gotta go ahead and get some breakfast. I ain't eating nothing. I just left out this morning. Early appointment, like 8:30. I was like, oh my gosh. So I just got to figure out. I'm not really a breakfast person anyway. I'm usually coffee. That's usually my breakfast. And usually around lunchtime is like the first time I eat something in the day. It's around lunchtime, 12 o'clock, somewhere around there. Ooh, the sun feels good. I see some people out there. How y'all doing this morning? Plane. Y'all hear that plane? Pretty loud. Sound like it's too low. Sound like it's too low. I don't play around with planes, y'all. I don't even like flying. And right about now, if I did like flying with all these planes is dropping out the sky, I wouldn't dare get on one. I don't play that. Don't play that. Hmm. I wish this hurry up and wear off. My doctor asked me, do I want to get some contacts? I said, contacts? I've been wearing glasses all my life. I don't want to be putting nothing in my eyeballs every day. I'm good. I like my glasses. I can get some nice stylish glasses and stuff. And I don't like contacts. I don't like to be putting nothing in my eyes every day. Sometimes I wear my glasses so much that, like, every year, I get exam and it changed little bit by little bit by little bit, but not a lot. Um, and I think that's because I wear my glasses all the time. Wear glasses all the time, your vision shouldn't change, but so much. I like wearing glasses. I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, a kid though, I didn't really like them too much. Maybe because back then they ain't have a lot of styles and stuff. Like ugh, like But as I got older, it's like yeah, I'd rather wear glasses than contacts, lenses. I like my glasses. I got so many stylish glasses now. Some people tell me I look better with glasses on and off. I be like, damn, real? For real? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Give me some. I don't know. I called this one place, and they got a lot of designer glasses. Where I just came from, they have glasses in there too, but they seem like they didn't have what I was looking for. I seen some Coach, but didn't was nothing that I was looking for, and some other ones they call, but it wasn't the style that I was looking for. So I'm gonna go to another place one day this week, and I called them up, and they have a lot of designers. You gotta pay that extra money though, but hey, sometimes you gotta treat yourself, right? Gotta treat yourself. So this is to pay a little bit more, and do what I get, what I want, do what I gotta do. That's it. But yeah. Other than that, other than that, everything will be good. It's almost Gemini season. What, tomorrow, May 21st? All my Geminis out there. It's almost that time. May and June, oh yeah. We'll celebrate like it's 1995. Oh boy. Mm-mm-mm. I ain't got that much in it to be partying like that. People be like, oh, I mean, I would, I recognize for the month of May and June, half of May and June for my for my birthday month, but I I'm too old to be party. People say, oh, I'm a party the whole month. I'm a party the whole. I ain't got that much damn energy to be party. Look, one day I was born on that day. That's the day I'm a party, and after that is somebody else's. Look, I represent, but people talking about my party all the way. Shit, I ain't got that much energy to be party. I party on my day, maybe that the weekend, but hey, no more than 3 days. That's it. That's all I got. That's all you get. That's it, and that's all. Gemini season is here. Mm-hmm. Gosh, surprised I ain't sneezing right now. Grass makes me sneeze. Mm-mm-mm. And my car is covered in pollen. I need to go get a car wash. We had a lot of rain not too long ago, and it kind of washed it all off. I was like, good. Next thing you know, when it stopped raining, the next day or so, it was back on there. I said, you know what? That's why I ain't in the rush to get no car wash. Mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. So beautiful out. Beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yes. My block has always been quiet. Got one of the quietest blocks. You would think there was no children on my block. Ever since I lived here, I ain't seen no children come outside. I don't know, but I think like on the next blocks and stuff, the next roads and stuff, that's where the kids were. 'Cause that's where my sons used to be back there, and I'm back there with all. That's where the kids was at. But on my side, my, I ain't never really seen no kids. So they must stayed in the house. Got like a quiet block, pretty nice, quiet. I ain't don't see no trouble, no trouble, no problems. Just the way I like it. Peace, 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 peace on the east side. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on here. I know y'all hear me. I don't see nobody saying nothing, but I know y'all hear me because I see that y'all are on here. But I hope y'all having a Great morning so far. And continue to have a beautiful day. Some things I gotta do. Business to take care of. As usual. Always something to do. Something to do. Places to go. See if I take these off and see if it. Oh, hell no. It still ain't get better. That sun just ate my shit up. They still ain't ready. Woo! Eyes been dilated, y'all. And these sunglasses are really helping. Because when I just took them off, that sun was like, boosh. Oh, boy. Probably about another half hour or so. When I go in the house, these are coming off anyway, so yeah, I'll be all right. And I gotta go take care of some business, but I want to make sure that this dilated stuff done went away before I actually get back on the road to do what I gotta do. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Cause I really, oh gosh, I can't see jack. All I see is sun and blur vision. I don't like that. Uh, Even though now see that's a difference. Like, yeah, I gotta wait till this stuff wear off before I do what I gotta do. Ooh. Mm-mm. It's getting hot now. That sun is beaming. It's a little cool. Now it's hot. Ooh, that's the window. Yeah. It's hot, y'all. It's getting hot. Mm. Oh gosh. Is it? Okay. All right. All right. You're gonna be on here long. Gotta get ready, get off, go in the house, take care of something, then let this stuff wear off and get back out here. Let me see. I can't see y'all. Did somebody say something? I can't really. Hmm. Who's going through depression? Somebody said they going through it. They've been depressed. Do a lot of prayer. It helps. I don't know what you're going through, but a lot of prayer helps. Prayer do work. And if that's not working for you, maybe you need to talk to somebody. Go sit on somebody's couch and talk to them. I hear that helps. I never did it, but I always take it to God. I just pray about things, but sometimes people need a little bit more than God. Sometimes they feel like they need to go talk to somebody, sit on somebody's couch. Yeah, I hear depression ain't no joke though. You don't want to be depressed. That's take you through a lot of things. So all I can say is for depression, if you got depression out there, pray about it or go sit on somebody's couch and talk to them about it. See if they can help you. You know, nobody needs to be depressed out there. That's what somebody said they were going through a depression out here. That's all I can tell you. Stay in prayer. 'Cause nowadays, baby, this world, what we are going through, and look who our president is. Jeez Louise. You better stay in prayer. If you don't do nothing else, you better stay in prayer. Because if you don't, this world will get you. It will get you, peeps. This is a cruel world out here. And you better be ready for it, baby. Because it will get you if you let it. Only if you let it. Yeah. You got to be one step ahead of them. That's what you got to do. Always one step ahead. Protect yourself, protect your peace. Don't let your left side know what your right side is doing. You ever heard that saying back in the day? I used to hear that all the time growing up. Don't let your left side know what your right side doing. You know, take care of your business. Protect your peace. Yeah, you can't tell everybody your business. That's one thing you can't do. Sometimes you gotta, and I know sometimes people be wanting to tell. You may have had a blessing. You had a blessing, and you're just so happy about that blessing that you just want to tell the world. But sometimes you can't tell the world because the world ain't happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Some people in that world are not happy for you. They don't want to hear good things happening for you. So sometimes it's best to keep your blessings, you know, anything good happen to you. Sometimes it's best to keep it to yourself. I mean, you might have some family members, your kids, your husband, wife, stuff like that you want to, but sometimes you can't bring it to this world because some people in this world is not happy for you, don't want to see you with anything. So they're not going to share that happiness with you. You know, you'll be talked about, put that, all that negativity stuff. So yeah, sometimes it's good to just keep your business to yourself. But I mean, to each his own. You know, each his own. Tell the world, but ignore the backlash and stuff. Just like what they say, you gotta have tough skin. You gotta have tough skin anywhere. Definitely, if you're bringing shit to the internet, you definitely gotta have tough skin. But you have to have tough skin in life, definitely, because shit just don't happen to shit just don't happen on the internet. Shit happens everywhere. So you gotta have tough skin in life, and that's what I mean when I was saying make sure you teach your children about these streets and stuff because they gotta have tough skin because people will try you. They're gonna try you. And like I said, they can take you down if you let them, if you ain't strong enough. You know, and that's the truth. If you ain't strong enough, people will take it down, baby. Mm. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. There's too much going on out here. Nose is itching. Whew. getting out this core. Mm-mm-mm. I hear my birds chirping. They just chirping away. They happy that it's beautiful out here too. They just chirping away. I had this daggone bird pooped on my windowsill. Well, the screen. I went to raise my kitchen window up a couple days ago, and I was like, "What's this white stuff?" They done. I don't know how it. I guess when they up on top of the house somewhere, and it drops down, and maybe the wind blew, and it blew it into my screen. I was like, "Oh God, now I gotta get this mess out. How I'm gonna do this?" I said, "You know what? Mm-mm-mm. I heard they say when birds and stuff poop. I thought if they pooped on you it was good luck, but I don't know. I get it on my car. They done pooped on my side of my house. I'm like, well, is that good luck? Hey, man, if it's good luck, I ain't been having no bad luck, but hey, I guess you can. Uh, but yeah. Oh, oh my God! I wish y'all could see this little rabbit just ran across here. We have rabbits around. Oh my gosh. We got rabbits, we got skunks, we got possums. Whoa. All that stuff around here, child. Black snakes. I don't see them. I always see no snakes and nothing like that in my yards, but some people say they see them. I be trying to keep stuff in my trash. I don't be trying to leave nothing out for nothing to come out and scare the hell out of me. I'm telling you, especially if they're going skunk. Hey, the rabbits, squirrels, all that shit. Where you go? Where you go, rabbit? Hmm. Probably went in the yard. Yeah, they all over, all kinds of animals out here. I remember one night I was coming home. I seen a skunk coming out of my yard. I was like, ooh. And went to the next yard. I was like, oh my gosh. That's why you gotta keep a lot of weeds and stuff down so you be able to see that stuff. They probably be hiding all up in there. That's why I got my yard clean for them weeds. They probably be hiding all up in there. You never know they in there. You take all that stuff away, they don't got nothing to hide in, so they ain't gonna be in your yard too long. They go to probably the next yard. They got some stuff that they can hide in. Get the hell out of my yard. But yeah, we got all that mess around here. Oof. Yes. Still, still ain't wear off yet. Chirp, chirp, chirping away. Y'all be looking for them, be like you hear them, but you don't see them. They probably in this tree right over here. Mm-hmm. Chirping away. Summertime will be here soon. Need a vacation. That's another thing. Planning on trying to do. What we gonna do for this summer vacation? Where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? I ain't trying to go too far though. To tell you the truth. My knees been acting up. I'm not trying to be doing too much. When my knees is set up, ugh, arthritis ain't no joke. So we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. Got a few things in mind. Few things in mind. And I'm thinking about what I'm gonna throw my son. I wanna throw my son something. Some type of graduation party. I don't know if it's gonna be a place I'm gonna rent or I'm just going to do it in my home with a few family and friends. Backyard setup, stuff like that. Um, if I do it at my home, I know it's not gonna be a lot of people. Just a few family and friends. We could do a backyard setup, tables, tents, chairs, stuff like that. But if I rent a place, then there'll be more people that I can invite. That's a lot I'm thinking about, y'all. Thinking about it hard. It would be nice to be at home. I did get the yard cleaned out. Um, hmm, Gotta call a few places and check on some prices of some things. Yeah, I tell you, since he couldn't have the prom, my baby couldn't have his prom, y'all, because of the homeschool program. But it's all good. But that's why I say, thinking about this graduation party. And that's probably what we'll do. Probably what we'll do sometime. Probably like, I'm thinking probably like, I'm gonna wait till he finish first. So it'd probably be like in July. Somewhere. I don't know. It depends on when he finish. He can finish by the end of June, beginning of July. I don't know. The homeschool is different. So whenever he finished, that's when we do it. If it's in July, July. If it's in August, it's August. But that's when we do it. But I know it'll be sometime this summer because he will be finished this time. He will be finished this summer. But I just don't know exactly when. Oh, but when he get it done, we will have it. Oh, they old bird. Hmm. Yeah, the last one out the bunch. The last one. Thank you, Jesus. He's almost out the woods. Your kids is expensive, honey. They're pricey, especially if you doing the right thing, taking care of them the way they're supposed to be taken care of. They're pricey. I'm not what you call materialistic. Never been, but I always just made sure they had name brand sneakers. That was my must. That was my must. But I'm not materialistic. I would get some name brand things, but it's name brand stuff is expensive. Shit, expensive. But I always make sure my boy's hair was cut. Girl, only got one girl. Girl hair was done. Oh shit. They always had name brand sneakers. You know, I like for my kids to be comfortable in going to school, feeling comfortable in going to school. I don't want. I never wanted my kids to feel like they didn't want to go to school because they didn't have clothes or something. You know what I'm saying? Because some kids wouldn't want to go to school if they felt like they didn't have it. They probably don't want to be picked on, to be bullied on. And that's one thing you don't want your children going to school being bullied on. So, as a parent, you just try to make sure that they set, that they have what they want. They can't have everything they want, but they can have what's important and some things that they want. So make their life more make their life better when they go into school. People can be cruel, children can be cruel, and I would never want nobody to be my children to be bullied or picked on. And my kids ain't no bullies neither, so they don't go to school to bully people and stuff like that. And go to get an education, get on out. And and like I said before, my son started this um, homeschool. He was going to school. He didn't start. He didn't stop going to school until the COVID came. He probably would have been still in school if it wasn't this COVID. All my kids in school. I never was into no homeschool. I ain't even really thought about homeschool. All my kids went to school. I ain't thought about homeschool until after this COVID. They would have been in school too. Yeah, I ain't never thought about homeschool. And especially if I had to sit home and teach them. I ain't got time to sit home and teach you. You gotta take your ass to school, baby. Gotta go to school. Yeah, I say my kids, they had a they had a right time in school. You know, um, had no real problems. You know, no real problems. Yeah, yep. And they like the school. My oldest son, oh my gosh, he loved his high school. He loved his high. He talking about so he didn't want to leave. I was like, you ain't gotta leave, but you gotta get the hell out of there somewhere. Shoot, he loved it. He loved his teachers, the people he came in contact with. He had a great time. All my kids went on a prom except for my baby. And my oldest son, he just had a blast. He loved it, his high school. He really did. He really did. He went to a Votech school and he loved it. He loved it, I tell you. Yeah. So they had good experiences. Good experiences. And and sometimes in life you have to move certain places if you want your kids to, have a good schooling. Because my thing is, I ain't had no money for no private school. I ain't had no money for no Catholic school. And I wouldn't put my kids in Catholic school because we ain't Catholic. But a lot of people do Catholic because they don't want to put their kids in the public school system because it's bad. And I understand that. I ain't got no money for all that shit though. That shit costs money. And I feel like I could be putting that money somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting that in no education and when they can get free education. You just gotta, move. You gotta move around. You gotta do what you gotta do. If you move, you gotta move from the hood to the suburbs or whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta move to make sure that your kids are in a better area. If you don't want them in the hood schools and you don't want to pay for the education, you gotta make some moves. And the schools that my kids is in, they pretty good. Yeah, I ain't had to pay out of pocket, and they got a good ass education. Not for no high school, you know what I'm saying? But only time I had to come out of pockets with my babies, his school did cost. I had to pay for the homeschool, but that's okay. That's okay. But I'm talking about, you know, I, this is something that we talked about. We wanted, but yeah, if it wasn't for COVID, I wouldn't have been paying for anything. He would have been in school as well. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So when you go into a program that's a homeschool, you have to pay. Now, if you at home teaching your own children and stuff like that, you don't got to pay jack. But if you in a program with a curriculum and stuff like that, and it's accredited, and you can use that diploma to go to college and get jobs, then hey, it's worth the pay. It's worth the pay. But like when people homeschool their kids, homeschooling them, you know, I don't know if that would be hard. I believe like with getting going to college or it'll be hard. It's hard. So people need to think about homeschool, what type of homeschool they're in. Because if you're just home teaching your children, it's a lot. They may not be accepted by a lot of colleges or stuff because they don't feel that is have the curriculum is not accredited, licensed. You know what I'm saying? You have to really when you homeschool, think about what you're doing. So I want it to where it's going to be he's able to get jobs and go to college, use college and all that stuff. So you have to really think about this homeschool stuff. If you want your kids to be homeschooled, you should do it. You might have to. Hey, y'all. My phone was getting hot by that sun beaming up there. The sun was beaming. I had to turn my ear on for a few minutes that allowed me to come back. But yeah, I'm not going to stay long. But yeah, it's just that the if you want to do homeschool, it's best to probably go ahead and pay for it. And you're getting the right stuff because you'll have to go through a whole lot. Probably just homeschooling your children yourself. Homeschooling your children yourself. It's gonna be hard. Hard. You may not have all the credentials that they need for college or anything if they're trying to do college, and some jobs may not accept them diplomas that y'all have to make up at home. Because I heard when you do uh homeschool yourself, you got to make up diplomas for them and give them a name, and you know you can make up any name you want. I'm like, huh? I was like, I ain't got time for it. You are responsible for everything, their grades and all that. I was like, let me let these people who can do this stuff, let them do it. I ain't got time for it. But yeah. Oh, my eyes are still. Mm-mm-mm. I'm sorry. I gotta hold it up here so the air can stay on it. Cause I was like, what happened? I was like, oh, it got hot. It shut down on me. So I got it. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I know it's high up in here because yeah, yeah, but teach his own though. How you want to do with your children though. But I'm just glad I'm almost out there on that stage. That get hot again. Hope y'all can hear me because I got the ear on. Yeah. So this is crazy. All right, I'm about to end this, y'all, because I done dropped the phone and everything. Peace out. This is Trudy Love. Happy Tuesday.